Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing something new. I'm reading out some of your story times that you guys sent to me. If you would like to send a story, the link is down below and you might have a chance of having your story in one of my videos. So yeah, let's get on to the first one. So the first story is about how a girl has a crush on her best friend's enemy. And just to inform you, I will be reading this in the first person, but in the girl's perspective, so you don't get confused or anything. So I've been doing cheer for 9 years and I just moved to a new state. So I started doing cheer at a new gym, and on my new team I met my best friend Kay. We are best friends and we always make fun of Jay. We always make fun of him because he did something mean to her the year before, so she hates him and he hates her. Jay is on a different team from us and we see him once in a while. I also do tumbling classes with Coach Sam. Jay, at first I found him quite repulsive, but he started doing tiny things like helping me and just overall being really nice. I know he's 3 years older than me, but I can't stop thinking about him, and if my best friend knew, she would kill me, but I can't help it. I don't look my age, I look around Jay's age. He does flirty jokes around me all the time, but whenever he's near Kay, he doesn't talk to me. He acts like I don't exist. I know it's bad that I like my best friend's enemy, and if she ever found out, she would be thinking I was crazy. I can't go into detail about what Jay did to Kay. All I can say that is he betrayed her. He didn't hurt her or anything like that. Whenever I'm near Jay, I start blushing. My best friend asked a few times why I'm always blushing, and I always say it's because of the cold. But that won't work for long. Can someone please let me know if I'm in the wrong for liking him? So that was the first story, and make sure to leave your thoughts and feelings on the first story in the comments down below. I'm now going to read the second story that I got sent. It was my junior year when I first started dating this boy from one of my classes. I had been talking to him for a while and my best friend knew that. She had always had a flirty personality, so when she was kind of flirting with my boyfriend, I didn't think anything of it. About 4 months into our relationship, my best friend had gotten closer to my boyfriend. I didn't think anything of it, but when they both started acting weird, I wanted to know what was going on since they had been both very distant with me. So one night when I was sleeping over at my boyfriend's house, I acted like I was asleep, and when he fell asleep, I went and checked his phone. I decided to check his messages and I saw he got a text from my best friend. It said, "I can't wait to see you tomorrow when you get away from your girlfriend." I started to look at their text and immediately started bawling my eyes out. It turns out my best friend was sleeping with my boyfriend when I first started talking to him. I took screenshots of the text and sent it to me, then deleted and didn't sleep at all that night. The next day my boyfriend told me that he had to go and I couldn't stay at his house any longer. I acted like nothing had happened and I said okay. Little did they know I went back to my house, got in my dad's car, so they didn't suspect it was me following them around. I checked my boyfriend's location and he was down the road from my so-called best friend's house. Then I noticed he had turned off his location and so did she. I quickly drove to her house and luckily she lived close. I had got there just in time when I saw her getting into his car. My plan was to record them and then confront them. They ended up going to the super romantic picnic. I had recorded them kissing and holding hands together. This was enough proof for me. After their little date, I asked both of them to meet me at the same park because I had a surprise for them. This park was like 20 minutes away from where they were, so it would take them a while to get there. I saw them run back into the car and drive off, then half an hour later, they texted, "We are here." I got out of the car and told them to meet me by the dark area where no one could really see you. Once they were there, I confronted them. They were too stunned to speak, and now my ex-boyfriend just stood there while my ex-best friend said you were ugly anyways and that's why he chose me. I couldn't take it anymore. I started beating her to the ground and she wasn't as strong as I thought. My ex pulled me off her and took her to the hospital. It turns out she had a broken nose and her ribcage was fractured. I don't know what happened after that, but I cut off contact with both of them and found a better boyfriend and a best friend. Now I live with my boyfriend and he has just proposed to me. I'm having my wedding soon. I hope I never see those two again. So that was the second story. Make sure to leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section on what you thought of that story. and let's move on to the next one. Well, the last one. So it was a couple days after I'd moved away. And my best friend Aaliyah, she tells me that her and her boyfriend have broken up, which I was kind of sad but not surprised as they were always breaking up. I kind of had a crush on him since grade 8, but I'm in grade 10 now. I are very good friends. We had known each other for a little while before they had barely met. But every time we talk, he always says that they have broken up, so I kind of didn't care about their relationship. It was one night I had told my other best friend, Layla, by the way it's me and 2 other best friends, we were a trio, that I had liked my other best friend's boyfriend because it would just be too weird to say it to Layla, so I kept it to myself. This is exactly what I told her. But this only happened because it started getting out of hand. As I started posting about him and I didn't show any pictures, just saying that there was a special boy that I liked. My best friend Layla kept asking me who it was, so I told her, and that's the only reason why. But I had to tell her not to tell anybody, and she promised me that she wouldn't. Well, I thought it would have been a good idea at the time. But when she ended up telling my other best friend Aaliyah, she then texted me and was like, Layla told me that you liked my ex, and I kind of lied and said I had barely liked him, even though I actually had liked him for ages now. And then she goes, well, Layla told me that you liked him for a long time. And at that moment I knew I'd messed up so badly. She was then about to change the subject to a different one, which really confused me, so I said to her, how are you going to confront me and then just change the subject? I only asked her this because I felt really upset, because they are my best friends and I thought I could trust them. I especially don't trust Layla now because that just shows that she goes around telling my secrets. And I was like, and I know Aaliyah is mad at me, but I was going to tell her eventually. I just didn't feel like it was the right time. I said sorry to Aaliyah, but after that I texted Layla and said that she is messed up, and I told her how hurt I was that she told Aaliyah when I told her not to. She read the text but didn't reply. The next day I checked my phone and realised that they had both blocked me. I really do not know what to do. I think I just lost both of my best friends. Am I in the wrong for what I've done? So that was story 3. Leave your thoughts and comments on that story down below in the comment section, and I also want you guys to leave some other things down below, whether you want another video like this, and if you enjoyed listening to these people's stories, you can also send in your own, remember. And yeah, any nail ideas you want to see, because it's spring and summer now. This is my favorite season to do nails and everything. So if you have any like cool or creative ideas that you want me to create on this channel, make sure to leave your thoughts down below, or your ideas and everything down below. There are also new nail sets coming out soon. The nails that I made in this video will be out very soon. So yeah, make sure to follow my store and check that out. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed listening to these stories while I created these nail sets.